And we're live. Hey everybody. Hey everybody, come on in the room. I don't really have long today. I'm in my office, but I had a bit of a break. So I wanted to take my break and talk to you guys. I'm a little off center today because of the positioning of my camera where I am. So you guys, please don't think I'm not looking at you like I'm just looking. I want to make sure I see the screen. I want to make sure that I get to see you guys and you guys get to see me and that I answer your comments as your comments are coming in. But y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's share today just for a few moments. Just y'all know me. I wake up and something's heavy on me or I have an encounter during the course of the day and it's just something that I want to stop and pause and share with you guys. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. Let me pop over to comments, make sure I can see you guys. Um, just want to say good morning. I want to say good morning. Won't be before you guys long, but I wanted to talk really quick about something. Pastor Andre and myself, we had a conversation about the bivocational pastor and the congregations that we serve. I came to work this morning, had an encounter in the cafeteria, believe it or not, with a bivocational pastor. And I just knew that that was confirmation that I needed to go live today. I just really wanted to talk about this. So, the bivocational pastor, you guys, we work. Like we really work. We don't have for a lot of us, our audience is not just inside the four walls of the church, it's not just community, it's also in the workplace and inside of the marketplace. I have the great blessing that I get to do ministry even in my secular setting. So you guys know I work at a hospital. I'm the director of pastoral care at my inside of my organization. So I get to do ministry all day, every day, 7 days a week. Ministry is really nonstop for me. But in addition, inside of that ministry work, I'm also a pastor. I'm also a pastor. So that means there's a congregation that we're responsible for. There's a church that we're responsible for, a building that needs upkeep that we're responsible for. Inside of that, I'm also a mom. That means I have kids, right? I have people that I'm responsible to inside of my family network. I'm a newlywed. So I'm not single anymore. So I don't just get up and go like I used to. I have a husband that I'm now accountable to, right? There's so many things that happen inside of your pastor's lives. And I see people, I see us post about, pray for our pastors. And then we list all of these weights and burdens that our pastors have, right? And we almost make our job seem so unbearable with some of those posts. And I know that they're good-hearted posts, you guys. I'm not saying it like that at all. But what I want to say is those burdens are burdens from the Lord. So they're not really burdens, but they're blessed. They're blessings to us because we have the ability. God has called us, chosen us, placed us in the churches that He's placed us in. Why do I want to talk about the bivocational pastor? The bivocational pastor can only be as successful as the greater team. We need a team in order to make things operate. This morning, I sent out a message to our church to tell our church thank you. We had something happen in our ministry where someone needed some extra assistance. There was no way Pastor and Andre and I could have been able to provide the care and the assistance that was needed by ourselves. Why? Because we're bivocational. This week, I have an accreditation that I'm preparing for. I had visitation that I had to do this week. This week was also my hospital community visitation. So I don't just visit inside of the facility, but I'm also assigned to our ancillary facilities, our nursing homes, our rehab facilities. So my job is encompasses a lot of things. So what was being asked or what was needed, there was no way I could respond to that by myself. But guess what happened? The team kicked in, the church kicked in, the body of Christ kicked in. We had help come in that weren't even members of the church. They were just people they heard that something was happening and they were just willing to come in and step in and assist. The bivocational pastor, that pastor cannot do it alone. Listen to me. Even the pastor that's not bivocational, even the pastor who's pastoring and they are full-time ministry, they still need your help. The body of Christ, there's so many needs that happen inside of the day that people need to be attended to, and one person Your one pastor cannot possibly do it all. So I want to help people today. I want to help us with our conversations. We talk so poorly sometimes about one another. We are just not kind with our words. We don't stop and think about the harm that our words will cause. We think because we're not saying it directly to the person that it's not going to hurt anybody. But things get back. People hear things. And even if it's not said about them, maybe they're a bivocational pastor and they heard it. I saw my pastor friend this morning, my colleague, I saw them in the cafeteria. They look so tired. And my first thought was, how can I serve you? What is there that I can do for you to help your day go by a little bit faster, or, help you get some rest? And they said, Bishop, we've been here since 2:30 this morning with one of our parishioners. And I said, well, I'm on site now. Let me take over for you. You guys go get you some rest. Tell me what you want me to do. Who's the family members? Who do you want me to engage? Let me hold this down until you guys go home, take a shower, get some breakfast, take a nap, and until you come back to support the family. Those are the things that we do. That's how we help each other. That's how we serve each other. We don't serve each other with bumping our gums and being negative all the time and always having something poor to say about one another. We got to support each other, you guys. We have to hold each other up. We have to lift each other up. The disciples, they had bivocations. Some were lawyers, right? We y'all know I talk about Judas. Everybody laughs at me because I talk about Judas. Judas was a money man, right? There was so many different things. Mark was a scribe. There was so many different things that they were, but they were given to ministry as well. People can be bivocational and still be able to serve in excellence. The day that they're not able to respond to you because they have to go to work or they have to fulfill their work assignment or their jobs, let's not talk poor about them. How about that full-time pastor? Let's not talk poor about them, because you know what? Today they need a day off because they've been working full-time ministry all week. That's their job. The same way you get to take a day off. Don't talk about your pastor because your pastor won't call in sick to do something else. They're not sick. Where's the integrity in that? What kind of things do we ask people to do these days? Let's think about what we're saying, what we're doing, the level of expectations that we're having on each other. And then let's go even further. Let's do this. Let's become a strong body, able to support each other. We could not, as a well church, we could not have performed in wellness had we not performed together. It wouldn't have happened, you guys. It just would not have happened. So I want you to remember each other as you go through the day. Remember, we are God's children. We are his anointed. We are his body. We are all members working together for the same righteous goal. Let's be kind to each other. Let's love one another. Let's be gracious to one another. And guess what? I'm going to see y'all next time on the ladder. God bless you guys. Have a great, great day.